it got to them near the end, day in, day out for 7 months. It really got to them, and when we'd get our orders in the evening or wherever, and you could just see their faces. They were just like, when is this going to end? I just want to go home. Their anxiety is just like hardly. You had a hard time sleeping. Everybody had a hard time sleeping because your nerves are just shot. We were rocket attacked every night. We stayed outside the wire, they say. So we had Canada Airfield, and then we had 4 operating bases. So we stayed in the forward operating base called Masumgar, MSG for short, and we were rockets every night. So you'd lay down and try and get some sleep, and all of a sudden the alarm was off, and so you're always amped, and then it takes its toll on you, and guys just had a hard time at the end dealing with it. One of my closest friends. So one of my roles was in our vehicle, with the Lab 3 vehicle. I was the crew commander, so I commanded the mobility of the vehicle. I command the weapons platform and the crew. So one of my closest friends was my gunner, and it got to me too. Like I'm not Superman, so some evenings me and Mike, we would just sit down, and I would just I would talk to him about it, because I was in a leadership role, so I couldn't go to anybody else and show them that, okay, I'm struggling here. But with Mike, we could talk to each other, and he got me through it, and got me through a lot of the hard stuff that we had to face. And I think it's because of him I was able to hold it together and help our team, our section, get home safely. So we all came home, and that's what did it for me. You're living with these guys day in and day out. You don't get no freedom unless you go to the shower. Even then, you're not. So you just develop this thing, and this friendship, and you get on each other's nerves, and you fight like brothers and sisters and cats and dogs. But it's there, and because outside of that wire, you don't trust a soul. So those 8 to 10 guys that you live with constantly, you trust them. You trust them with your life. You have to, and in return, they do the same thing. So it builds that camaraderie up, and and after it's over, you could go a couple of years without speaking to these guys, right? Because they're gone separate ways. But then you'll see them one day, and it's like you were talking to them 5 minutes ago. It's always there. It's there for the rest of your life.